Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to review my Osprey Seral 7 hip pack. I'm gonna talk to you guys about the bag itself, show you the features, and give you my overall opinion on this bag. First and foremost, I wanna say I love this hip pack. I think it's one of the best investments I have made for riding. It has served me so well, and it's definitely worth every penny I spent. During the summertime, this is my go-to hip pack. During the winter time, I like to switch to a smaller hip pack because it's not as hot, so I don't need to carry as much water. So this is my winter hip pack, and this is what I use mainly for the summer. Now, speaking about water, I got this hip pack mainly because it comes with a bladder, and it holds 1.5 liters of water. It's got the hose and then the mouthpiece that you can drink from. It sits inside this little bag of the first pocket, and then you just insert it like so, and then there's actually a little clip that you're able to string through the bladder and secure it, so that way it doesn't move around as much when you're riding. It's pretty secure in there. And then the design of this is very awesome because when you close the bag, the zipper doesn't go all the way to the end in order for the hose to come out. As you can tell, it stops right there, and then the hose has an opening to go in and out of. And then when you're riding and you're not drinking water, it has a little magnet you just stick on, and it's pretty secure. On super rocky trails, I will admit that this magnet isn't strong enough, but if you're going for cruises or something more mellow, this magnet is pretty strong. But for rockier trails and more intense trails, I wouldn't rely on this magnet. What I usually do is I'll feed it through this little strap, and this allows it to stay in place even if it gets out of the magnet. So that's my technique usually when I ride more intense trails. And that is basically it for the water setup. One thing I will admit about this hydration pack is that filling it up can get pretty annoying. I'm not a fan of this sliding top. It just gets kind of uncomfortable when you're filling up. I mean, it is what it is. It's not impossible. You open it up, you throw your water in there. That is probably the one thing I would only critique, is that it can get a little tedious, especially if you don't have a flat surface where you can pour the water. Like usually I have to get on the ground and set this down and then pour the water because I can't do it midair. It's way too much work. Like if I have the water bottle and then I try to close it holding this and trying to strap this, it just gets a little tedious, but not impossible. But the material is very well built. It's definitely got a lot of quality, so it does feel like it'll last you a long time. Moving on to the bag itself, we have a large pocket up top and then a smaller pocket below. The larger pocket, as I showed you earlier, holds the water bladder, and then it just has a huge opening for you to store whatever you like in there. Moving on to the second pocket, same style of zipper, same strap. And then in this pocket, you have a smaller pocket with a zipper inside of it. If you want to store something that you don't want to be shaking around too much, this would be where you would put it. You have another mesh pocket with a bungee top. It's just more storage for whatever you may need. I usually put my multi-tool in this pocket. Gives me easy access whenever I need it. And then it has a red strap if you need to clip something or hang something. So that is it for the two pockets. On the front of the pack, you have a place to hang your pack. If you got a hook or something, you want to store it somewhere in your garage, you can just hang it on that hook. On the front, you also have these straps that allow you to tighten or loosen the hip strap, I believe. I guess this is really practical to use if you have a lot of stuff in your bag and you kind of want to minimize the movement of it. This kind of keeps everything locked in place. So that is the front of the pack. Moving on to the back. One of my favorite features on this bag are the hip pockets, man. I feel like they're so convenient. It's an awesome design. It allows you to store stuff that you need maybe on a regular basis whenever you go ride, like snack bars or, you know, your keys, your wallet, whatever. Usually I store my keys and my wallet in one pack, and I'm able to close it just fine. I can probably fit like a little snack bar in there, but if it doesn't fit in there, you know, you always have this other pocket to store whatever you need. I do want to mention that my iPhone doesn't fit on these side pockets, which isn't the end of the world. I just wish an iPhone would fit in here because it would give me that easy accessibility to like answer calls or answer texts or whatever. I have the iPhone 10 and it just, I mean, I don't even think you can try to squeeze it in there. It's just way too big. So I really can't put my phone in here, and that's the only thing I wish I could do, I guess. But other than that, I would say that these pockets are awesome. I really love them. I think they're very practical. Other than the phone thing, they're great. On the back of the pockets, you have a breathable mesh in case, you know, whatever you have stored on these side pockets needs some air. The strap itself is easily adjustable. That's what I love about it. You just pull on this strap, it's tight, or you want it loosen it up. Very easy on the trails. Usually I keep it really tight when I'm going downhill, and then when I'm cruising uphill, I just kind of loosen it a little bit so it sags and it's not so tight up against my waist. The back of the hip pack has like this airspace that allows some air to kind of circulate, and it's padded so well. Like, I love that about this. I've never had any pain riding with this hip pack. I feel so comfortable. I think it just hugs your waist so well. You got pads right here, and then it's cushioned on the side right here. So when it's hugging your waist, it just feels good. It feels very snug. And ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up this review on the bag. I think of it as an investment. I'm in love with it, and it's been so good to me. I feel like the quality is there, the comfort is there. Worth every penny in my opinion. That is gonna wrap up this hip pack review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll try to answer it as best as I can. That is gonna wrap up this video, but I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.